All right. So, confirmed mic is on, hopefully. Uh, Welcome to week 3, guys. Have fun, dude. We are fighting Rossi finally, and he brings pretty much the team I expected. Um, I was not expecting both Grimmsnarl and Clefable. Uh, I was expecting only one of them in lieu of Gyarados. It is really nice to see no Gyarados because I don't have a whole lot of coverage options for it if it did get up in D-Dance, so that's great to see. He does see the Hydreigon, the... I honestly am really happy to see Hydreigon instead of Chandelure. Chandelure I had slightly more problems with, though I could have still handled it. Um, let's see here. What do I want to start off with? So I am thinking Zeraora is Scarfed, mostly because a Scarf Zeraora does outspeed a +2 Toxtricity. I'm thinking he ran Scarf Throat Chop in order to just completely neuter the Toxtricity. Hold on, I want to... Oh, gosh dang it. Hold on, Discord is being loud. And it's a PM, and I don't know how to mute PMs. There we go. Mute. Alright. Oh my god. Discord, shut up. I'm just gonna mute everything real quick. There we go. Hopefully that covers everything. So what do I want to lead with? I could lead Dragapult and just go for the speedy U-turn. And if he leads with something scary, then I have Mew and Mandibuzz to switch into. I could also lead Ribombee with the same idea. Although I kind of want to preserve the Focus Sash. Although preserving Dragapult is more important. So I'm going to lead Ribombee. He leads Zeraora. And he's definitely going to go for a Volt Switch. So actually I'm going to stay in. It will break the Sash. How much does a Plasma Fist do to me? Versus... Choice Scarf. Plasma Fists. Alright, so... It does maximum of 70%. I have some defense investment. So I think I kind of want to stay in and get a gauge of his damage output. And then he'll likely go for the Volt Switch, in which case I can go for this. Actually, in any case, I'm going for a slow U-turn here. Yep, there's the Volt Switch. So that did 30%. Volt Switch. That looks just about Adamant or Jolly damage. Yeah, really glad I didn't leave with Dragapult there, because then he would have gotten a free knockoff or Throat Chop, whichever. So here's the Jirachi. What U-turn? So U-turn did 13%. That looks just about to be offensive Jirachi, or at least no HP or defense investment. So that is good to know. After my rant last week, I would very much not be surprised if this is Scarf Jirachi. Scarf Jirachi would not surprise me in the least. Getting a Will-O-Wisp off on something would be fantastic. I actually really hate... I was not expecting Clefable at all, which is actually problematic because my Special tank is Mandibuzz, which is obviously weak to Moonblast. And then, of course, I have Beware as my Self-Best user, also weak to Moonblast. I did not think he was going to bring Flavel. So I could either go into Incineroar to get the Intimidate, or go into Mew, which I think is what I want to do, and start getting some spikes up. Although only half his team actually takes damage from spikes, which is annoying. Getting damage on Grimmsnarl is really important. And I'm physically defensive, so I don't think he can do much to me. Yeah, I want to go into Mew. I'm going to get a Will-O-Wisp off, because if he stays in, then I cripple his Scarf Jirachi. Oh, that is so nice. So what is that damage versus Mew? Iron Head did 22.6. So that looks like a high roll Jolly max attack. So yeah, he is most definitely scarfed. So I'm just gonna, I can just start setting up spikes. This thing is crippled now. He can't really do much to me unless he gets absolutely lucky with a string of flinches. So what does he go into? He goes into either Hydreigon or Grimmsnarl. Likely Grimmsnarl. I'm going to go into Incineroar because now that he's burned plus Intimidate, if he does happen to stay in, I'm going to take almost nothing. And then whatever he wants to switch into, I can get the Scarf Parting Shot off. Is he just looking... He might just be looking to sack this Jirachi. In which case, I might just go back into Mew and start setting up spikes. Yeah, if he wants to sack his Jirachi, that's totally fine by me. He probably does have Healing Wish on this. So, yeah, he wants to preserve it for the Healing Wish. Grimmsnarl is in now. I would have loved if I had stayed in and Flare Blitzed. Problem is, both of my defensive checks don't like Grimmsnarl at all. Mew is weak to Dark, Mandibuzz is weak to Fairy. So I could go into Ribombee and just get a Moonblast. How much does Ribombee do to Grimmsnarl? Wow. That is minimal HP if he's max HP. Moonblast is a 2-hit KO. Obviously, if he gets Light Screams up, that's different. And if he's max special defensive, that's completely different. But it'll pay off too. I don't think webs are that important, seeing as Hydreigon and Corviknight are both immune to them. Jirachi's already crippled, so the only thing it really affects is... the only things webs really affect are Zeraora, which outspeeds my entire team anyways, even without the webs, or even with webs. So webs are basically worthless for me. Yeah, there's light screen. I'm just going to stay in and Moonblast again. because I think he's going to want to get a Reflect. Oh no, he goes into Clefable. And Clefable's not good for me at all. Would have really been really nice if we had gotten that the special attack drop, but he didn't. What's Clefable's speed? It's 60, so if he has no speed investment, Beware outspeeds. I have enough speed on my Beware to get a couple extra points on Corviknight. So if Clefable is slower than Corviknight, well, I mean, if basically if he hasn't put any speed into his Clefable, then Beware outspeeds. How much does Clefable do to Incineroar? Moonblast does 40 to 47, and versus Beware. A lot. Enough that my own Double Edge could potentially take me out. What do I want to do? Oh, and I don't even have Double Edge. I have Body Slam. Shit. And that's max defensive Clefable if he's more specially attack invested. And that's a different story. How much does it do to Mandibuzz? Yeah, it's a chance to a KO. Very low, but I don't want Mandibuzz to take that kind of damage right now. I think I need to go into Incineroar and just Flare Blitz. Get it into a range that something else can pick it off. That's pretty much my only option. Incineroar is nice because it's immune to Prankster from Grimmsnarl, but we just saw that I don't think it has T-Wave, otherwise I would have gone for it on Ribombee. So that's moot. Alright, that's a lot. That is fully offensive. Oh, 252. Modest. Yep, that is midline offensive Clefable. Which means it's going to take a lot more from this Flare Blitz, should he choose to stay in. I want him to predict the parting shot, so I just get the Flare Blitz. But I have nothing to go into. This Clefable is a huge problem for me. I'm staying in Flare Blitzing. And I'm going to cross my fingers that he predicts the parting shot. Actually, if he switches, he goes into Hydreigon, in which case I don't think the recoil from Flare Blitz takes me out. And I don't think he has any hazards. So Incineroar does get at least one more switch in, should he switch into Hydreigon. Anything else he switches into does not like a Flare Blitz. Nice. All right. So Clefable is now in range of something. How much does Dragapult do to it? Actually, Flare Blitz did 62%, so that looks like a low roll. So it does look like a max HP, max special attack, which is what I expected. So with Light Screen up, Shadow Ball does a minimum of 24%. He's at 23. So Shadow Ball does kill. I no longer have to switch into Grimmsnarl now, though, which I do not like. I think I have Ribombee as a switch in. Ribombee as a switch into Grimmsnarl. So let's go into Dragapult and just go for the Shadow Ball. Ideally, he sacks Clefable here. That is the ideal situation. If he goes into Hydreigon, then Mana Buzz is always my switch into Hydreigon. And if he goes into... I cannot let this Clefable get a soft boiled. So I need to make sure he doesn't get an opportunity to heal it back up. Alright, Corviknight's in. What does it take from a Shadow Ball? Not a lot. Into Mana Buzz I go. Alright, so he is max HP, max special attack, which looks like wear out speeds. Actually, do I want to go into Mew? I think I want to go into Mew. If he's a bulk upset, then I can immediately switch on to Mana Buzz and then Whirlwind him. No, I want to go into Mana Buzz anyways. I really hate that I have to fight Grimmsnarl and Corviknight twice. Especially Grimmsnarl, it's so annoying. Taunt. I don't like that. But I can just foul play. If he wants to start bulking up, I can stall out until I can get Whirlwind. Alright, there's the Grimmsnarl, so I just go into Ribombee, and he is going to get his Reflect and Light Screen back up. But I have Defog, so... into Jirachi. Shit, is he going to Healing Wish now? I think he is. Fuck. Oh no, he just goes for the U-turn. Alright. I'm fine with that. Damn, really wish I had gotten the sticky webs up there though. But I didn't just want to give him the healing wish with nothing in. So here comes the light screen. I'm just going to set up a layer of spikes because I want to start punishing him for all the switches. I'm also going to Will-O-Wisp him. Alright, there is... fucking A. Damn, if only I had... Yep, there's a soft-boiled. If only I had put Roar on Mew or some special attack investment. But he's definitely going to start... Yeah, he's going to Moonblast again, or he's going to soft-boiled again, and then he's just going to spam Moonblast. So what does Moonblast do to Mew? Moonblast, not a whole lot. So with leftovers, I can stall him out a bit until Reflect and Light Screen are gone. Yeah, I might as well just get up spikes. Alright. I don't think Beware can live anything, right? That's a lot. And Body Slam doesn't kill. But I could do it. Gosh, I wish I had Roar. I did not expect Clefable. God damn it. So I want to safe switch into... But I don't want to sack Ribombee because that is a safe switch into Grimmsnarl. But I need to safe switch into... Yep. Alright. I definitely need to preserve Mew and Mandibuzz. What does Ribombee take? From Moonblast. That is a kill. That is a guaranteed kill. But I do still have Mandibuzz as a switch into Grimmsnarl. Not a great switch in, but a switch in. And then I get his free switch to Baymax. Alternatively... Alright, so it's physical attackers. Jirachi's crippled, so Mandibuzz can pretty much handle Jirachi now. I think I actually just want to stay and go for the Psychic and sack the Mew. His Moonblasts. I don't think they can have a chance to kill. Yeah, they've actually been doing max damage. And then there's Zero Aura, but then if I... So I think actually I'm going to... No, because he's not going to kill, so he's just going to go for another soft-boiled. So it's a question of, do I sack Mew or do I sack Rabombi? I think I sack Mew. Gosh dang it. Yep. Sorry, how much does Beware do again? Beware cannot kill with Body Slam. Alright, he stays in with, or he goes into Corviknight. That is fantastic. He's definitely going to defog. So I get a free switch into Beware. Alright, so Thunder Punch did 32%. Which looks like a low roll. If he, yeah, that is absolutely a low roll. So he's max HP, max fist defense. So close combat doesn't kill. But I can just go back into Mew and go for a Will-O-Wisp. And miss the Will-O-Wisp. That is beautiful. This season does not want me to win. That's actually really frustrating, missing that Will-O-Wisp. I wish I had more U-turns. That miss sucks. I have an inkling that he wants to go into Grimmsnarl to get his screens back up. Bad news is Beware cannot take a Moonblast now. How much does this Corviknight do to Dragapult? Brave Bird. Thunderbolt does nothing. I do not like this. Oh, I still have the light screen. Okay. That does a little bit more. Yep, there we go. So now I can... It's not going to kill, but it does a good amount so that if he goes for another Brave Bird, he's dead. Actually, do I just want to go for a Shadow Ball instead to cover the switch-ins? I think I do. What does Grimmsnarl take? Thunderbolt can kill the Grimmsnarl as well. Can. Actually, no, it can't. Never mind. Actually, I straight up don't know his Grimmsnarl. I haven't done any calcs on that. So, Grimmsnarl. That doesn't tell me much. How much, Ribombee. Moonblast at 34 behind a light screen. With a light screen up, 34. So it looks like max HP. Max HP, max defense maybe, or maybe offensive. We haven't, I don't think we've seen Grimmsnarl attack. But it is max HP. I stay in Thunderbolt. He's gonna die to burn unless he U-turns. So if he U-turns, I want to go into Ribombee. But if he doesn't go for U-turn, I don't want to go into Ribombee. Mew is the play. Damn, I wish I went into Ribombee. Fuck. Alright, so now we just go into Minbuzz. Earth Power, huh? Why'd you go for Earth Power? That didn't cover any switch-ins. Just kind of as an end-all. If he was expecting the Ribombee and not going for Dragon or Dark move, why not go for Flash Cannon? Or Fire Blast? Alright, so he is not choiced. And Jirachi's dead. So no more switching in to sack that thing. And in comes the Zeraora. What does Scarf Zeraora do to Beware? He's not going for close combat. He's either going for Volt Switch or something. So Plasma Fist does 25% max, so not to a KO. I think I want to go into Beware. That is banded. That is hella banded. And damn, I really thought he was Scarf. That assumption really cost me here. Banded. Damn, why did I assume Scarf? He could get a low roll. It's possible. Choice band. he could get... Nope. Even an absolute low roll is the exact percentage he needs. Damn. We lose. %46 max. Dragapult, even though it's resisted, is not going to take it. Dragapult can take 1. Cannot take a knockoff. I need webs. I absolutely need webs up. So what I do is I sack Beware. I go into Mew. He hard switches because he does not want to get burned here. He switches into Grimmsnarl. I have to make a play. I do still have the Tailwind. Dragapult somehow has to take this home. I go for Moonblast. Then I go for Sticky Web. Problem is, I don't think I could do anything about Clefable. I go for Moonblast, hoping that I get this special attack drop. I do not. I believe that was 3 Moonblast total on Clefable, and none of them were a special attack drop, and I lose. Straight up, no way I can win this. I don't believe. If I had gotten the special attack drop, maybe I could have stalled it out with Mew. And then, but... Or if Dragapult wasn't Specs in Life Orb instead, maybe. I go for Spikes. There's the Corviknight. And yeah, that's GG. Is there anything I can do at this point? No. Without webs up, without webs up, there's nothing I can do. If I had Taunt on Mew, if I had a lot of things on Mew, why can't Mew just get 8 move slots? Come on, Mew's God, Mew's the ancestor. Mew should be able to get more move slots. Wow, oh my god. 2 weeks in a row, I'm just getting reamed by hacks. Like, I don't think the hacks both weeks necessarily made the difference, but they've really been crippling me about being able to come back from the battles. But we play Pokemon. Hacks is part of the game. Like, nothing much we can do about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna forfeit. Yeah, so there's just straight up nothing I could do at that point. Uh, if I had hit either of those will-o-wisps, actually the second will, I mean, as I was saying before, I couldn't really come back for it, so the second will-o-wisp didn't really matter. The first one definitely did, though. A Moonblast or special attack drop on Clefable would have made it so Mew could stall it out, which would have been phenomenal. It would have bought me time to stall out the light screens. He got a couple high rolls on stuff that made a difference. I shouldn't have sacked Incineroar as early as I should have, but I just really didn't think he was going to bring Clefable. I didn't think he was going to bring both fairies. Just because Gyarados seemed so good against me. And Toxtricity was on my team, and neither fairy likes handling with Toxtricity. He did not prep for Toxtricity as much as I thought he was. I mean, obviously he didn't bring Gyarados, but, I mean, Gyarados as Beast and has EQ and Toxtricity, so it's not really weak to it. Yeah, so... I mean, obviously there's... I don't know, other than bringing Toxtricity or making Mew specially defensive, or at least mixed, I don't know, or bringing Steelix, but then Steelix just didn't really have a place on my team this week, other than bringing rocks and having a little extra against Clefable. But Steelix doesn't have great special defense, and Clefable carries Fire Blast. So, yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. This was a bit of a long battle. Hopefully next week we don't get hacks to oblivion, and we can come back from this. It's only 2 losses. It is a shorter season, however, so it's going to be tough to come back for it and make playoffs, but it's still entirely possible. So I'll see you next week. See ya.